Hello, everyone. Welcome to the all inclusive elemental tarot message of the day. Um, Hopefully, this message resonates with you. Take what you need, leave the rest. This is a pick a card. So, this is for all signs: air signs, water signs, earth signs, and fire signs. So, I'm going to give you a moment to pick the card or the stack that resonates with you, and then we're going to go from there. So I'll just give you a moment. Make sure that you take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, and then choose the stack that draws to you or calls to you. So we have a carnelian crystal, which is for fiery energy, um, passion, vitality, creative force. We have a selenite wand here, which is for purification, clarity. And then we have a clear quartz for clarity of thought and manifestation. So choose the deck that resonates with you. All right, so I'm going to intuitively pick a stack to start with. So I'll be starting off with the carnelian first. So give me a second to just move everything out of the way first and get everything together. And shameless plug, if you are interested in this particular deck here, this is the Danielle Noel Dreamgate Oracle. And I also have a coupon code. It is MOM24, and you can get this deck by Danielle Noel from Mystic Coven. Excuse me, I'm a part of Mystic Coven, but rpmystic.com for this deck. And I don't have the box with me, but I do have the guidebook. So this is the Dreamgate Oracle. So we're going to start here with the carnelian. For the ones that chose the carnelian, I should say. Alrighty. All right, so first card out is Soothing Waters. This says at the bottom, intention, clearing blockages, energetic hygiene. So for those of which that chose the carnelian crystal here, this card is saying, of course, there's a need at this current time for you to do some cleansing work. I'm hearing spiritual bath for some. I'm hearing a cut and clear ritual for others. Right now is the time to remove anything or anyone or any situation that is not serving you at this time, because of course with the season, or well, not the season, with Pluto being in retrograde from now until October 11th, this is going to be a time of clearing. So it's either you're going to remove XYZ, or Spirit is going to remove it for you. And when Spirit enters the group chat, it's going to be drastic. So I'd rather you just go ahead and get it out of the way. Then the next card out is Sweet Surrender, Let It Go, releasing earthly attachments and clear air. So this has to do with whatever, like I said, with the removal and the cleansing, this has to do with you surrendering to the process, surrendering to flow, allowing things to be as they are, and stop trying to basically be in control of everything. Over on my blog on moonstonenergy.com, I do speak to the 80/20. I spoke about this in a blog. Excuse me, I'm sorry, Alexa is playing me right now. But I spoke about the 80/20 rule. Basically, 80% of everything that happens in your life has to do with you and you having control over it and being responsible for it, if you get what I'm saying. And then the 20% is things that are acts of God, acts of nature. So these are things that you cannot control. These are things that you just have to surrender to. So you're being urged to just make sure that you are allowing your higher power, universe, whatever you want to call it, or them to work on your behalf. Last card is Inner Magic. Your vibration is rising, power, increased energy. So after you've done these things during this particular season, this is going to usher in newness for you. This is going to help you get those things taken care of that you were trying to do, because everything, I don't know if you understand this or have grown to understand this, but a lot of things that happen within our lives, in order for us to actually be in a place to receive it, we actually have to be able to let go of things, release things, and surrender to the process. So once you clear out all that extra baggage, that's when the world is basically going to open up for you. If you can see this picture here, you can see how this person is just standing up here with their arms open and the light is beaming down on them. This is saying that, like, I'm hearing the doors are going to open up for you, basically. And this is going to honestly increase your self-esteem, your confidence within yourself. A lot of things are going to come from this, but you have to be willing to do the work for it. All right, and we're just going to keep pulling from the deck. Next card out is You Are a Gift. Let me just go ahead and pull the rest of them and just flip. So the next card out is You Are a Gift. Visionary, step into your light. So at this time, spirit, ancestors, they're urging you to basically awaken your higher self, if that makes sense. They want you to understand that you are who you've always wanted to be. You just have to be receptive. So if you're looking to basically start over new, start a new life, if you don't like how things have been, it's time for a change. If that's has been your energy, this is your time to actually start that process now by stepping into your own power, basically. The next card out is Deep Rest, shifting gears, recharge, and repair. So, as I said before, this is a time of clearing out old old things, releasing and surrendering to the process. So this is directly tied into this. This is talking about deep rest and shifting gears. So maybe for some time, with everything that's been going on, the reason why you have to do so much clearing is because you're basically tired, spiritually and physically tired. So I'm hearing for some of you are overworked, some of you feel defeated, some of you feel unappreciated. So right now it's just time for you to sit back and relax, take a deep breath, and take care of yourself. Next card out is Tune Your Frequency, boundaries, magnetism, energy clearing. So I don't know what it is, but I'm hearing like this person does too much, like they play too much, they're doing something is going on. I don't know who that's for, but something is going on with whoever that is for, or whoever energy that was. But basically, Spirit is urging you to set clear boundaries. And like I said, it says energy clearing, clearing blockages, releasing earthly attachments. So maybe I feel like this is a person that you need to let go of and set boundaries, and or set boundaries with. Maybe somebody has been literally playing in your face for some time, and it's time for you to literally say, hey, who do you think I am? You have the wrong person, ma'am or sir. Next card out is Dreamy Escape, Wanderlust, Hidden Treasures, and Sojourn. So Wanderlust, Hidden Treasures. I'm getting adventure, freedom. The world is your oyster. It's time to move on from that card. Like this looks like a journey to me. Like there's so many different things that you have yet to discover at this time. But you have to do this in order to discover it. And then the next card out is Dive In, Spontaneity, Adventure, and Intuitive Jumps. So these two cards go hand in hand with each other. Like I said, this has to do with exploring new territories, things that you haven't, things that you have yet to discover. I'm hearing or feeling rather that some of you may be holding yourselves back. You're scared because, of course, the journey, the path is unknown. Like whatever career path or whatever life you're trying to manifest for yourself, it feels like you're scared, but you're being pushed to discover it, or rather have the confidence to do so. Try everything. That's another thing I heard. Just try everything, whatever that means to somebody. Try everything. Don't be scared. Think outside the box and just do it all. In a structured way. You don't want to just be doing everything and not finishing it, right? But you're being urged to just try everything. Then we have Dive In, Spontaneity, Adventure, Intuitive Jumps. So like I said, try everything. Dive in, be adventurous, have fun, enjoy yourself, right? And then last card out, we have Doors of Perception, Choices, Opportunities, Independence, and Illusions. So this is telling me that you have so many, like I said, this all ties in together, these three cards with this. So you have so many different things that is about to open up for you within this season. What am I thinking of? This has to do with the season that we are in. I'm not talking about the retrograde, but just I like astrology. I'm not an astrologist, but I know this time is a really big shift that's going on right now. A lot of people are going to be having doors open up to them. Things, any type of blockages that were in the way, they're going to be removed. Like I said, whether you remove them or not, it's still going to happen. So a lot of people are going to feel this shift. Well, not feel the shift, but they're going to notice different things happening for them, ranging from small things on up until huge major changes. So this is telling me that you will be able to manifest different ways of independence, and just by the opportunities that's going to be available to you. So this is telling me that you're going to have so many different things open up for you. So I just want you to know, hey, it's time. So make sure you step into it. I hope that helps. And that message was for those that chose the carnelian crystal. Just gonna shuffle this really quick. I'm moving on out the way. Go along to the clear quartz deck. All right, and as I said earlier, if you are interested in the Dream Gate Oracle by Danielle Noel, this is the, well, this is what the cover would look like. Um, Go to rpmystic.com, save 20% off with MOM24 and get free shipping as well. And I just wanted to say again on YouTube, thank you so much, Danielle Noel. She is such a sweetheart. She actually saw the video that I did for the review of that deck. And she actually sent me this deck here. This is the Ocean Dreams Oracle deck. It's so pretty. So thank you, Danielle. I really appreciate it. It's such a beautiful deck, and she has a way with translating art into mysticism, and I like that. But anyway, thank you so much to those of you that chose the clear quartz crystal. This is the message that is for you. I'll put this right here. Alrighty. All right. So first card out is Shifting Fear. So this card right here, for those of you that chose the clear quartz, this is telling me that, well, with the sharks and the lady in the shark infested water, this is telling me I'm getting a lack of confidence from this. If you can see the lady's face, she's looking downward. I feel like some of you lack the confidence that you need. I feel like this has something to do with a job or some type of career. With all the sharks, the first thing I thought about was a pool full of candidates, a pool of other candidates. That's the thing that came to my mind. Some of you have a lack in confidence within yourself, and you need to remove that. And also with the fear and the lack of confidence, of course, they go hand in hand with each other. So whatever you're afraid of, afraid that you may not be good enough. I'm sorry, I'm just lighting another lighting hollow. You may be afraid that you're not good enough, afraid that you won't be accepted in some form or fashion by a person or entity for a career. I'm getting career vibes, but I'm also getting relationships in some form of fashion. Whatever that fear is, you got to get rid of that, because that's going to stifle you. Next card out is Restful Pause. This is definitely telling me, of course, you need to like really take a moment back from everything and really reassess. And just be still for a moment. Definitely do some inner work and definitely do some form of purification. This woman is inside of, like, it looks like one of those salt baths. I don't know if you've ever seen a salt bath, but they go to those salt baths to like rejuvenate themselves, cleanse themselves, and you know, that sort of thing. So this is telling me, well, also I don't know what it is, but spiritual baths are a must right now. The folks that chose the carnelian, spiritual bath. The ones that chose the clear quartz, spiritual bath. Like, you need to take a spiritual bath. So this is telling me you need to get in the water, even though this is a water deck, but still. And then you have protection. So for some of you, I feel like some of you are really scared of something. I don't know what it is. I look over here and I'm looking at his face, and it looks like he's retreating from something. And of course, obviously, the card says protection, but I feel like some of you are afraid of something. And first and foremost, if you're scared of anything, make sure that you protect yourself. And I'm talking about spiritually and physically. Do whatever you need to do. But some of you may be, aside from like regular boundaries, is that boundaries and the word no is a form of protection within itself. But I feel like some may be having to do some type of altar work, some type of ancestral protection type of work. So definitely take that into consideration at this time. The next card out is Shadow Waters. And this is a really, really pretty card. I love it. But Shadow Waters, this is like going inside of yourself. Like shadow work, obviously. I'm also getting like some of you need to work. I feel like if any of you work with like a deity of some sort, like Lilith, Hecate, Oya, Yamaya, any of those deities, if that's a part of you, of course, whatever your practice looks like. Those are the deities that I thought of at this very moment that came to mind, that deal with the depths of things, unseen things that are like shadow work matters. Definitely need to tap into those entities, or Orishas, goddesses, archetypes, what have you. Of course, respectfully, if that's a part of your culture, but there needs to be some type of shadow work for some of you. Some of you need to do some inner work. I feel like you have some things that you have yet to address that that's putting you in this fearfulness. Next card out is the Lumerian Waters. And I'm getting from this one, because you see the two women here, I'm getting duality, like yin yang, lightness, darkness. So definitely there's some integration that needs to be had. A lot of people don't think that when people talk about love and light matters, I'll say that, even though this is like a love and light deck, I guess you can say, you still need to be able to merge the two and transmute things. This is about alchemy. Definitely about alchemy. And I see butterflies, so automatically transformation. Next card out, we have the Sovereignty card. This card looks really peaceful. I really like this card. This artwork, like I said, I love Danielle Noel. She is like the greatest of all time when it comes to the photography and the artwork. Like, she's really good with it. With the Sovereignty card, though, I feel like this has to do with you being carefree, reclaiming your your wildness, I guess you could say, and reclaiming your power, because of course, like I said in the beginning, you're afraid, you have lack of confidence. So after you've done your work, this is going to be your end result. Next card out is the unraveling. This is so pretty. I don't even think I noticed this when I was doing my walk there. Those are whales, orca whales. That's pretty. So you have the unveiling. Now, of course, unveiling obviously has to do with things being revealed, things being shown to you. But this has to do with this card. So the unveiling, this is about sharing your creativity, your ideas, your vision, and sowing the seeds that you've planted. So for some of you, I'm seeing a lot of good things happening just from you doing your work. Next card out is Healing Waters. This is so pretty. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That is such a pretty card. Healing Waters, this is about balance and restoration and healing. So I feel like with all of everything that's going on right now with you, everything that you do from here on out is going to be like literally beautiful. It looks like I'm like peace, calmness, stillness, restoration. Like you're gonna be good. The next card out is Heart Libations, and this is a beautiful picture. But Heart Libations, obviously, is like what I'm getting from that is pouring out your heart and being honest and being receptive to love and receiving love. But a lot of the times when people think about like the heart, is just like love, 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 love. But your heart is also how you receive things, receive gifts, receive money, receive offers, receive everything. Like your heart is your center of everything. So I feel like once you've gone through your process, you're going to be able to receive, you're going to be able to open up and receive more. You're going to be able to be you, basically. I feel like some of you have not been living your true, like expressing yourselves in your truest form, right? So that's going to be something that's going to help you, and it's also going to help with your gratitude as well. I know a lot of times when we get stressed out and it's like life life is lifing, we forget to be appreciative of the small things, because yes, we're waiting for big things to happen. Of course, I am guilty of that. We wait for big things to happen and we pray for big things to happen because we're ready for big things. But honestly, you have to be grateful for where you are right now and appreciative of what you have right now. And I'm not saying that because it could be a lot worse or somebody out there doesn't have this. That's not what I'm saying, because that's literally saying that like it's like guilt tripping. I'm not trying to guilt trip you or anything like that, but it's one of those things where when you're grateful for what you have, you'll be able to receive more. Be thankful for whatever your Ebbing season taught you. Your Ebbing season could be hard. It can be rough, uphill battle. You may lose your edges. But at the end of it all, you'll see the why behind it when it's over with. And you'll understand, because it's going to build your character. And this is going to put you in a place of gratitude. I'm going to pull 2 more cards. So the next card out is Ocean's Cradle. Now with Ocean's Cradle, let me see. It speaks back to your manifestation. Where is this? Oh wait, no, this is, I'm thinking about the last pull. This is a manifestation card. So this definitely has to do with your heart. Tapping into your limitless potential and your visualization power. So this has to do with you being receptive and manifesting. And then the living library. Like I said, living library has to do with your life lessons, um, Akashic records, in a sense, like the things that you've gotten, your wisdom, your storage bank, your ancestral wisdom. This is what it has to do with. So you'll be able to receive your wisdom, um, not be able to receive your wisdom, but you'll be able to reflect on the things that you've learned thus far based on all the things that you've experienced in your life. Um, and like I said, of course, life is life and for a lot of people right now. And I feel like you're one of them. I feel like with everything that's going on, confidence, being low, self-esteem, that sort of thing, once you get to this point in your life, I feel like this is going to be, this particular season here is going to be your awakening season. And yes, you can have more than one awakening within your life. This is going to help you to reflect and be open to the newness that's coming towards you. So just make sure that you are receptive and you're open to receive guidance from spirit, receive guidance from your higher power, and just move forward in power so that you're not repeating different cycles within your life. Because let me tell you something about those cycles can be a beast, okay? I hope you heard me when I said those cycles can be a beast, okay? So this is for those of you that chose the clear quartz. So I hope that message resonated with you. And once again, this is a very pretty deck. We are in love. Thank you, Danielle Noel, for this lovely deck. You are amazing. All right, and last out, because this is a Danielle Noel reading. This is a Danielle Noel reading, child. So for those of you that chose the selenite, let me just move things over a little bit. For those of you that chose the selenite, this is your message. I will be working out of the Shadow Work, the Moonchild Tarot Shadow Work Edition deck by Danielle Noel. And in advance, this is a fire deck. I used it for myself last night. It is wonderful. So if you are a tarot girly like myself, you're gonna be in love. And I hope I'm not shaking the camera. I feel like I am. I'm sorry in advance. All right, first card out is the Moon card. Now, the Moon card, this has to do with things that are hidden, things that has yet to be revealed. So let's get some clarification. All right, so these are two major cards. So this is the moon card, and this is the star card clarifying the moon card. So what that's telling me is that there is some of you, or for some of you, you are at a place where you're kind of confused in the sense that like you don't know what's happening in life. Like you don't necessarily understand how you got to where it's like, I don't want to say you understand where you got, how you got to where you are, but more so it's like things haven't been shown to you. Like you have like a lot of questions about where you are in life, I should say. um like something that's hidden, something that's um like you can't see what is in front of you, if that makes sense. And then with this star card, this is telling me that like when we see the star card, this is like hope, this is newness coming towards your way, blessings, positivity. So if you've been feeling like, I feel like this is you asking for clarity on something. I don't know what it is exactly what you're asking for clarity on, but the star card is saying that clarity is going to be coming towards you pretty soon. With the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is, well, you would be the Queen of Wands in this scenario, but this has to do with the direction or the projection of where you're trying to go. Um, the Queen of Wands is more so about your confidence, your charisma, the way you carry yourself, the way people see you, the way people view you. This is like you tapping into your divine feminine energy. Everyone has both, which is divine masculine and divine feminine energy, right? This is also speaking to you being more aware of yourself. Some of you may be lacking awareness of who you are, basically. Um, this is telling you to tap into that, and spirit, God, whoever you look to, higher self, whatever, is going to show you how to do that here shortly with this star card. Next card out is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone that has knowledge, right? They know things, they're confident, and they take action on those things. So let me get clarity. How do I use this? Some of you have been causing challenges for yourself that is basically unwarranted. And then we have the Fool card. The Fool card is about, I'm not getting anything about a new journey. It's just being naive to the truth, especially with the Moon card and the Star card. This is like you being naive to it all. But with the Sun card, and this is a good thing, the Sun card speaks of positivity. It speaks of just overall goodness. So with the Star card, this is telling me like you have a lot of majors here. For those of you that chose the selenite, this is telling me that all of this here is temporary. Obviously, everything's going to be okay, but this is definitely telling me that you need to do some inner child healing work. You need to tap into who you used to be as a kid, like that excitement, that joy, that happiness. Therapy might be another answer. There is absolutely nothing wrong with therapy. I encourage it. But this is telling me that you need to get into a place where you are in a higher vibration, basically. Next card out, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about expansion. It talks about opportunities. This is like a positive omen card. So once you get to that point, once you've addressed those issues, I should say, you'll get to a point where basically things will be opening up to you. The Three of Wands talk about self-expression, individuality, and things of that nature. So you're going to be able to be more expressive of who you are. Mind you, like I mentioned earlier, the Queen of Wands, this is you, but this is what you need to embody more so. So when we see the Three of Wands, this is talk about being expressive. So with you getting to a place where you actually accept yourself and love on yourself a little bit more, you're going to be able to be more expressive and do the things that you want to do. You're not going to hold back. You're not going to take into account what someone else says or thinks about you. You're going to be basically doing you. Next card out, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles, it speaks to working hard and putting forth the effort for something. So this is definitely one of those cards that bring about longevity, long-term success. So this entire reading has to do with personal, individual, like this is you. This isn't like, this is like self-development. This is that's the word I want to use, self-development. And working on self and mastering you, basically. Next card out, we have the Ten of Swords. So this card here, some of you may have experienced a situation with a person, place, or thing that just didn't go the way that you wanted. And I feel like that is probably what resulted in the Moon card coming out first for you. Because you were it's like you're blindsided, basically. But the good thing about the Ten of Swords is that even though you were blindsided, it can't get any worse. Because as you can see, the 10 swords is in the, what is this? It's in the top of the mountain. It's like you reached a peak and everything was good, and then boom, it just destroyed everything. That's what I'm seeing. And then the next card out is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, this is like that sadness, that anxiety, what's the word I want to use? That pressure. It's like you're holding on to something. I see, well, she's holding on to the moon. It's like you're subconsciously holding on to something from this particular situation. Something really tore you up, like really badly. And it's like you're being stuck in this particular moment. It's like you can't, it feels like you're trapped, but you're not. Even though this isn't like the Eight of Swords, it's giving, I don't want to say it's giving Eight of Swords, but it's giving, you're feeling like you're hopeless. Let me see. Hold on. Let me arrange these cards a little better. There we go. So we got the Six of Pentacles next to the Two of Cups. Somebody gave this, it's like somebody, hold on. Let me just organizing chain of events here. Or rather, it was this way. I'm sorry. I feel like somebody tried to, like, it was some type of partnership that you had with somebody that did you, um, they did you dirty. They did you really bad. This Six of Pentacles is telling me that it was some type of carelessness, or it was something that you wanted really. It's like it's something that you wanted but you just couldn't get. This could be with money, or have to do with money, or some type of offer that they gave you, but what they were trying to give you, what they were trying to give you something, but what they wanted in return wasn't something that you could necessarily offer. So that puts you in this position here. um, yeah, and then with the Nine of Pentacles, this has to yeah, this has to do with some money. I really feel like this has to do with money and another person. Somebody, yeah, somebody didn't do really well with some money. Um, yeah, and then we had a Five of Wands out. This has to do with a lot of fighting between you and another person. More so on, what do I want to say? I'm trying to think of the right word. It's like you and this person were fighting, and that's that. I mean, well, the breakdown was caused because of this, but you all have a strong, like, you're arguing with each other. That's just all I'm like. This is giving me arguments, and no one wants to compromise with this thunderstorms and stuff. Well, if you, well, you probably can't see it, but it's like thunder streaks going through the clouds. But it's a lot of turmoil. Then we have the Moonchild card. This has to do with you going. This is like one of those extra cards that she put in the deck, just so that you're aware. She is 81 cards within this deck, and that's the card that's, well, that's one of those cards that she puts within the deck. So, being that this is one of her cards, I feel like with this Moonchild card in particular, it's saying that you have some realistically, you have some work to do, some transmutation work to do. Yeah, you have some inner work to do, but it's gonna be okay, basically. This person threw you for a loop, and I don't blame you. I can see it right here, but you'll be okay. Because there goes the Page of Cups directly after that. This is going to be something, like, you're going to receive some form of communication from someone. They're going to tell you something that you've been waiting for. And it's going to be a better, I guess you could say, offer situation. So I wouldn't fret too much about this situation. Next card out is the Chariot, because of course the Chariot is about moving forward. Hyper fixation, well, not hyper fixation, but hyper focus, and determination. So you're going to be good with this Chariot card. And I'm just going to pull out last two cards. So you have the Seven of Cups out, and I got the Seven of Cups vibes with the first reading I did with the little doors. I can't think of the card. It was the Oracle deck. But the Seven of Cups speaks to different opportunities, different things being in your place, or being in your face, I should say. But you have to make a sound decision, obviously, focus. Um, so I wouldn't fret too much about that. And then we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is telling me that with this new situation that's going to happen, you're going to make the right decision. You're going to make it, you're going to have sound judgment. You're going to be in a better place moving forward. And then one last card. I know I said that was the last card, but this is the last card. We got the Ten of Cups out. The Ten of Cups, I love the 10 of anything. Well, except for the 10 of Wands. Let me not say that. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups speaks to happiness, harmony in your household, harmony, happiness. Just you're gonna be good. So this situation with this person, it shall pass. Don't you worry. It's not going to keep you stuck any longer. Just do what you have to do and take care of yourself. But thank you so much. I hope that message resonated with those of you that chose the Selenite wand. Make sure that you follow me on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video and this channel. And also make sure that you're following me on Instagram, most importantly, because tomorrow is the day that I will be announcing the tarot surprise that I've been holding on to for the past week and a half. So make sure that you are following me on Instagram, because the Gifted Tarot Academy is about to go off. It's about to pop off. Okay, so make sure that you are following me there. And if you feel called to, make sure you click on the link in my bio and or slash description box, I should say. If you feel called, if this message resonated with you, definitely. I do have a reciprocity jar within my link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you join me for another live. I'm trying to get more consistent with it, but thank you so much.